everyone, this is Hannah from Osha Slings, and today in our live video we're going to be covering our new releases that will be coming out on Wednesday this week. And I also have some pre-order news for you as well. So at the end of the live we're going to look at the warp for the Osha Wonders of the Universe pre-order, which is finalising this week, and we also have the Unapologetically Pink warp, which I will show you all of the releases that have come in, or sorry, the deliveries for that one have arrived, so I can show you those. And then we have a couple of spares from our Arctic Reflections going up as well. So this past week we have been celebrating our 14th birthday. So Osha turns 14 this May. So we've been having lots of chatter in our community group Clan Osha, which has been really fun. And we ran a competition as well for our customers and our community to enter a cake decorating competition. So I would like to announce the winner, and the first prize goes to Amy Morris for her amazing cake. You have to check out the pictures in Clan Osha. It's 2 tiers and it has this beautiful colour kind of constellation colours, pinks and purples. It just looks like an Osha wrap in cake form. So well done, Amy, and just check the thread and Louise will be able to let you know how to receive your prize. So that was really fun last week. Thank you to everyone who joined in with us for our birthday week. So do say hello when you've joined the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. I'd love to hear who we have and where you are in the world. Hi there, Danielle. Lovely to have you with us today. So the first release I'm going to show you is the most beautiful spring wrap. This is Dahlia, Your Praises Forever Shall Speak. I'm just going to bring it so that it's the correct way up and show you this wrap a little bit closer. So here we have our beautiful Dahlia pattern, and we've woven it on this lovely kind of slate grey kind of purpley warp, sorry, nightshade warp, and it does just make you think of those kind of spring summer evenings as the sun goes down and the flowers are still in full bloom. So we have a beautiful weft grad on this warp, which pick out the dahlia flowers in a flurry of pink and orange. So if I just show you, that's the reverse of the fabric. You can really see that lovely alternating orange and pink going all the way along the length of this wrap. Now you can see the movement in this wrap so clearly and so easily. So this one is a beautiful summer weight, lightweight sling, so it's going to be lovely and breathable for the warmer weather, or for those of you who live in warmer climates. And this one, the blend is a lovely lightweight bamboo viscose blend. So it's 58% or BCI organic combed cotton, 42% bamboo viscose, and the GSM is 282. So it will feel a little bit lighter than that, as bamboo generally weighs a little bit heavier. So it has this lovely shimmery quality to it. So you find that bamboo has this beautiful shimmer, and of course our organic comb cotton warp has a nice natural shimmer as well. So I'm just going to pop this on as a front wrap cross carry. You can see how bandagey it is. It's really easy to tighten. It's got a lovely glide to the fabric, and the glide will, after a wash, it will become a little bit more grippy, but it will be really easy to use. So it's going to be beginner friendly, newborn friendly, and if you do want to carry a toddler in this one, it will be lovely double layer carry for a toddler, so maybe a double hammock or something, and you will find that when you're tightening it and you're able to get a really tight fit and a perfect fit in the carry very easily because it glides well. So in a double layer carry for a toddler, it can be quite comfortable for those of you who are not fans of bulk or thick wraps or big knots. In your wraps, you may find that this is a really lovely option for your toddlers as well. And I know that our lovely tester Jessica tried this one with her 2.5-year-old, so I'll tell you a little bit more about what she thought of this sling in just a moment after I've got my doll into the sling. Come on then, baby, up you come. So this one is 168 including VAT for a size 6, and the name of this beautiful sling is actually named after a verse or a poem that Lord Holland wrote to his wife, and his wife had introduced the dahlia flower to the UK, to the British Isles, and his poem that he wrote in a letter to her is: "The dahlia you brought to our isle, your praises forever shall speak, mid-garden as sweet as your smile, and in colour as bright as your cheek." So it's a really sweet little phrase. So here, as I'm tightening the front wrap cross carry, you can see such a gorgeous shimmer from the fabric, and also that weft fade in orange and purple. So I think that this sling really will shine in a fancy finish, so I think I'll do a little pond finish with it, just to show that off as well. So as I mentioned before, our lovely tester Jessica tried this sling with her 2.5-year-old, and she really enjoyed the wrapping qualities of it, even with her little one. Let's see if I can flip that rail so that we can see what's going on here. Yeah. Bring that across. And then do a little pond finish at the side here. It would also be really lovely in a no-sew ring sling or a traditional carry tied at shoulder as well, so you get all those lovely colours from the weft grad on the tail of the fabric, which would be beautiful too. Just tighten that up. There, and I'll do a wee double knot at the back. I've maybe done this a little bit lopsided, but hopefully you'll be able to see. I've got another one here that I can show you the size of the knot if need be. There we go. That's Dahlia, your praises forever shall speak. Hi there, Julia from Glasgow. Lovely to have you join us today, and Andrea and Amy. So yes, I was saying that our lovely tester Jessica tried this one with her 2.5-year-old, and this is what she said about it. So she said that the weft grad that seems to make the dahlia pattern blossom right off the warp before your eyes, and I think you could really see that in the shimmer of the fabric for this one. She said the glide made for the best tightening and feels like a bandage, giving you that snug feel. I did notice some diagonal stretch, so there's a little bit of diagonal stretch in the fabric, so you can see there as I pull the fabric diagonally. But even with this, we were up in this carry for about 40 minutes and I never had to retighten. I never felt any sag, so she feels it was the perfect cushion for her shoulder. And indeed I can feel that too, especially if I have fabric all sitting up on my shoulder. She said it's squished to toddler worthy in the right length or carry. So by what she means there is indeed a longer wrap might be better for you, so that you can do a double layer carry, and she said even maybe a base size +2, so that you can enjoy the tails of the wrap once you have it all tied up. And it's easy to tighten and also breathable, making it the perfect wrap for summer. So that is our lovely tester Jessica, her opinion on the Dahlia wrap with her 2.5-year-old. Oh, and Jessica, she's commented here as well, lovely to have you with us. She says it's so lovely in person. And Daisy has mentioned how shiny it is as well. So yeah, so this one will be available on Wednesday through our made to order, and our ready-made items will have wraps and ring slings as well, but you can also order accessories, shawls and scarves. It would make a lovely shawl for the summer as well, and you could also use that to carry. And it's somewhat limited, so we don't have a huge number of this one, and this is the only item we have on this warp as well. So if you love this colourway, then this is definitely the one to go for. Let me see if there's any more comments. Becky says, if only you made base size +2 for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. That would be lovely for lovely tails, wouldn't it? Hopefully you're able to get creative with the different carries you could do to show off the length and the beautiful colours as well. So the next item I'm going to show you might seem a bit unusual for coming into spring and summer, but wait until I show you and tell you a little bit more about the beautiful characteristics of our new blankets. So this is from our Middle Earth collection, inspired by The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And I'm not sure I can show you it all here, but this is our Realm of Middle Earth design. So it's our map of Middle Earth design, and it shows all of the locations that you would expect to see in Middle Earth. Hopefully I can show you. There's Rivendell. And this has been woven on our lovely ocean grad. So it goes from a beautiful fresh blue at the top, and then it comes into a lovely dark royal blue in the middle, and then out again to those lovely fresh blue at the other side. And as you can see with me kind of moving the fabric around in front of the camera here, it's a lovely lightweight blanket. So we released one a couple of weeks ago in our Treebeard design, and this one we're bringing out in the map, and I think this is the only one we have in this colourway as well. So if this would be something that would suit your home, then it makes a really lovely throw for your sofa or for the end of your bed, and it's lightweight and snuggly. It's easy care, so you can pop it in the washing machine as well, which is really handy when you've got little ones around. And it's just really nice for summer evenings, for that cool breeze that sometimes you get in the springtime or all year round when you live in Scotland. And it is a really lovely soft texture and a lightweight blanket. So these are our new blankets, and we feel that they are just perfect because they work all year round, and you're beautiful, snuggly but light. Let me see if I have any questions about this one before we move on to our pre-order yarns and exciting pieces to show you. Sarah says, I would love a lightweight Kelpies or Oakenshield throw. Ooh, those are really good ideas, Sarah. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. We are designing at the moment for next winter, so I'm on the lookout for ideas. Stephanie says, do I need another map throw? Nope. Will I get it? Most likely. You can never have too many, especially if you like to switch it around, or if you have more than one room that you would like to put it in. Laura says, wrapped up in my lightweight Treebird throw right now. Perfect throw. That's lovely feedback, Laura. Do you like the weight of it? Do you prefer that to our heavier weight throws? Do let us know. Lovely. I'm just checking that I haven't missed any other comments. So Daisy's enjoying seeing different wrapping going on. Lovely to have you with us. Hi there, everyone. Okay. Do let me know if you have any questions or thoughts that you'd like to share. And Stephanie says, please consider making a night side and day side Hobbit quest soon. Ooh, yes, night and day Hobbit quest. Good idea. Oh, good question, Brittany. Is the throw limited? Do you know what? I've forgotten to look. I've forgotten to look at that question. I'll have a check after the video, unless Louise is listening in, then she can check for me. And I will post afterwards to let you know. The price of this one is $148 including VAT for the throw. And Laura is saying, I'd love a mainline lightweight throw. Oh yeah, good idea. I wonder if we've got anything coming. I can't think at the moment. Hi Valentina from Italy, lovely to have you with us as well. So, what else do we have to show you? So we are also launching our On Behemo carrier this week, so I would like to show you that, and then I will be able to show you our pre-order items. Morgan's asking, any hemp or summer coming soon? Well, this is a lovely summery blend, this bamboo that we have in the Adalia, but I will check for hemp after our video. So I'm just going to pop my doll down here, and I just need to get my bigger baby so that I can show you our On Behemo. So our On Behemo is our back carrier, which is launching on Wednesday as well. All our bits and bobs to show you shortly at the end of the video. Now I've forgotten to get my doll, so give me 1 second. And open the chest with the babies. Okay, I've got my big baby for my On Behemo demo so that I can show you how we are going to put it on and what the features of the On Behemo is. Okay, so our brand new On Behemos are launching on Wednesday, and for those of you who are not aware, the On Behemo carrier is designed as a back carry. So it's designed as a back carrier, and you can use it once your baby has full head control and can sit unaided. So we generally say from about 6 months up, even though technically it's tested from 4 months for those wee ones who it is able to be used from 4 months old if your baby happens to be able to sit up from that age, which I know generally is a little bit early. And it has been highly requested by you all for us to make an Osha On Behemo. So this is our Willow Esprit fabric, and you can see it can be sized here. So this is the cinch, so you can pull it in so it's the right width for your baby. So I think my doll, I'm just going to pull it in a little bit, and you just put a little knot on here just to tighten it in. We've got the built-in leg padding to make it comfy for wee ones, and then we have our classic contoured padded strap, shoulder strap. So we've had some lovely feedback that the shoulder strap is just the right amount of padding for the On Behemo, and what makes the On Behemo unique is that it has no waistband. So it's great if you're pregnant, or if you just don't like that feeling of having a waistband around your tummy, then the On Behemo works like a rucksack, so it just goes over your shoulders. And again, the idea is that it's very easy to put on. So when you do have a standing baby or toddler, you can kind of have them stand up and pop their legs in each side, each strap here, just the arm lips, and then you can lift them up and onto your back that way. So it's very straightforward once you get the hang of it, and we do have some great videos from one of our models, Tessa, showing you how to do that. But for just now, I'm going to pop it in with my baby. So I've decided to sit her on this bench, and I'm going to put each leg through each hole, armhole. So sit, armhole, and then this side, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do this without too much of a problem. Okay, and I'll loosen off the straps a little bit. Okay, and then what you can do is you can gather up your toddler, your baby, and bring them up onto your knee like this. So if I bring them a little bit closer, you can see they're supported in that carrier like so. And hopefully, if I'm remembering correctly, I can get a little bit trickier with a doll because they don't hold their knees in place like a baby would. But here we go. So I'm going to go over this side, under, up, and then I'll switch around, grab this side, and then get my hand through here, like so, lift them up, and then I'll pop my strap in. You want them to be really nice and high on your back, and that way it just helps with the weight distribution as well. And then I'll just tighten up my straps. So tighten up. And then what you can do is you can lift them up and tighten towards you, and you should end up with a really nice and high carry with the padded straps like so. Oh, there's a wee twist there, but that's just because I don't have that around the right way. And up we go. And tighten. Up. Bring this round, down to the tightening system, and you can tighten up the way. Like so. And that is the Ombihimo with my lovely toddler doll. So, let me have a look at the comments and if there's any questions at all here. So Shelby has said, the Osho Ombihimo gives the most secure seat. Oh, thanks Shelby, you must have tried, you must be one of our testers. Really loving the seat of the Ombihimo and the shape and the design that we've created. Let me just see if there's any more questions at all. I hope that wasn't too awkward for you as I was putting it on. Let's see. Just want to make sure I'm covering everything. Oh, brilliant. Louise has answered the question about the map throw, the Realm of Middle-earth throw, so that's great. And more, Megan's also asking, I'd love to know if there's more towel wraps are coming for the summer. I don't know if there's any towels this summer so far actually. I'll have a look at that as well. So Tanya is talking about the Ombihimo now, and Tanya has said, just got one and love it, would love a thin version. Oh, is that the blanket that you're talking about? Maybe you can just confirm that. Sarah has mentioned, I wonder if my husband would like an Ombihimo better since he hates the waste of other carriers. This is actually something that we find quite often, is that indeed men do often prefer the Ombihimo style carrier, so it might be something to try. We took our Ombihimo to a baby and toddler show in Glasgow the other week, and we had some really good feedback from men on it, and that it is a really lovely one. Like, you do sometimes find that when you don't have a waist as you do as a woman, that you find that it's not as comfortable to wear a traditional carrier with the belt around the middle, so it could be something to try. And Shelby has said, my husband prefers it on Ombihimo. And Megan says, my husband has always really liked them, he hasn't tried our Osha one yet. And may need a holiday one for him to try, indeed. So Becca said, are there more pattern choices for the Ombihimo since it uses less fabric? I'm not totally sure. Oh, do you mean in terms of, I think we do make, well, I think it's possible to make all of our carriers into, all of our fabrics into the different carriers that we create already. But we will be releasing the Ombihimo in a made to order listing, so any of our fabrics that we have in stock in the building here at the moment, you'll be able to order one from Wednesday, and all of our classic fabrics as well. And then if you're pre-ordering anything, so the next pre-order that's coming up is the Wonders of the Universe, and you'll be able to order Ombihimo in that as well. So from now on you'll be able to order any made to order pre-orders, new releases. So the Dahlia, for example, you could order Ombihimo in that one. And I should have mentioned as well that there's some strap adjusters here. I forgot to mention that before. So before you pop your sling on, before you pop the carrier on, you can adjust the strap to make it longer or shorter. And I actually think this one has been opened at that side and closed at that side, and I didn't notice when I put it on. Do let me know if that's not what you were wanting me to answer, Becca. I'm not sure if I understood you correctly. Yes, Brittany, there will be an option to order the Ombihimo in this next Fiery pre-order. Abby says, how does the width or position of the shoulder straps compare with the nook? The nook is a little wide for me. I love to wear the straps crisscross when front carrying. Yes, so the Ombihimo you can't use it for front carries, so it's just back carries. And the straps and the width, I'm sure, are very similar to the nook. The Nook Evolve. Oh, yeah, so the Nook and Compass, sorry, the Nook and Compass, yeah. And Amna says, yes, finally an Ombihimo, and lovely feedback. So Louise says there will be roughly the same amount of fabrics available as the Nook made to order on this one. And Becky, good question, asking, will the webbing always be grey? No, so the webbing has been chosen to be grey on the Willow Esprit because we feel that is the most complementary colour and it doesn't distract from the colours that are in the fabrics. But we will match the webbing as best we can to whichever fabric it's being made from. So if it's got a lot of blue in it, then we'll use the blue webbing, green, and so on. Just like we do with our Keris and our Nook. Yes, that's perfect. Towel wrap. You love the thicker version, very interested in the thinner one, but also would love the throw. Okay, so that's Tana commenting about the towel wrap, interested in that one. So we'll have a look and see what towels we've got and let you know. And Sarah's confirming that it's good to know about men possibly preferring the Ombihimo. Husband refuses to put the waist belt up high enough with the Keris carriers we have here. Yeah, it's really difficult for them, I think, sometimes to understand like how high the carrier needs to be. So definitely Ombihimo can be a really good option for that. And like I say as well, if you are pregnant or if you don't like to have anything going around your waist, then the Ombihimo can be a really good option. And Kyle has said, my husband has helped test it on Bahimo. He loved it. Really helps him get a high carry. Yeah, indeed. And that's you could even go even higher. Just a little bit tricky with little doll here, but so they can really see out, and also you'll find that the weight distribution is better on your shoulders if you have them higher up. Price, good question, Emily. So the price of the On Bahimo is going to be determined by the fabric. So because the production time obviously is exactly the same between each On Bahimo, we feel the best thing to do is to price according to fabric. So it will be in a scale, but roughly speaking it will be around £150 up to 180, and that's including VAT. But of course, if you're ordering a silk or a pocket weave or something that's a bit more luxurious or part of the luxe collection, then it may be a little bit more than that. And equally, there might be a few on the 100% cottons in single colour, that sort of thing, may be a little bit less as well. Morgan, is there an age or height limit? Can it be used with older kids? Yes, so the weight limit really is very, very high. So what you'll find with our carriers is that they're weight tested to about 4 years old, but it's the knee to knee positioning. So you can use the carrier with an older baby, and we had one of our testers use the On Bahimo with her 3-year-old and found that it fitted him really well and it was perfect. So she was quite happy with that. It's all just in the width, so if you're not too worried about being knee to knee, once babies get a little bit older and a little bit bigger, knee to knee is not as important, it's more of a comfort thing. So you can use it with older kids, but obviously it is designed, the age limit is roughly about 2.5, depending on how tall or short your wee one is. So about 2, so about 6 months up to about 2 years old. And we do find that, you know, once your baby reaches about 1, quite often people like to carry from then onwards, but you could try it. So Shelby says, my 3-year-old is in the weight limit, max £45, yeah. So that's great. Piper has said, is the knee to knee length similar to the size of the Nook Evolve? So it would be similar to the size of the Nook and Compass for the knee to knee. The Evolve is the next age up for the Nook. We weren't 100% sure whether to make like a toddler preschool On Bahimo, because we just weren't entirely sure, like initially, whether our customers, whether you would like to carry a heavy baby with the, you know, just being supported by the shoulder rather than the waist. But if there is significant requests for that, then we'll certainly look into it in the future. So we'll likely pop a poll up soon once people have had a chance to try the Ombu. We'll put a poll up in Clan Osha and just find out from you all whether you'd like us to look at that, and it's something that we can look at making a bigger one. So this is the On Bahimo. It will be launched on Wednesday. Any more questions, just let me know, and you will be able to order it in our made to order fabrics and from pre-orders from now on, and any of our new releases. So now I have some pre-order news for you. So first of all, I think we will start with some news of some spare items which are going to be released, I think, on Thursday. So this is from our in-house Arctic Reflections pre-order, and I thought I would just show you the fabrics and give you a little bit of info about what's coming up. So this is the Kelpies design, and this is our pocket weave, in-house pocket weave pre-order. So they're all really lovely and soft to the touch. They've got a beautiful cush and a really lovely texture, and we have this beautiful blues and pinks colourway. So that is the Kelpies on Arctic Reflections. This is the Misty Mountains, which is a really beautiful quilt weave, and you can actually see the quilt stitches there on the inside just because this is scrap fabric, it's not been stitched together, so that gives you a little bit of geekery around why this one feels so gorgeous to the touch. Such a lovely fabric, really nice and cushy. And there's only a few of these ones left, and I think that these ones are mostly going to be grade 2 items. and they are there's a few fabric pieces as well. So if you're interested in the Misty Mountains, then you probably want to be quick for those ones. These will all go up and they'll be password protected in our OSHA pre-order group. So you need to join the OSHA pre-order, official OSHA pre-order group to get access to these ones for the first few days. And there's only a few Misty Mountains. This is the Shire. Not holding it up the right way. This is the Shire with the most beautiful, I think it might be, I've not actually looked very closely at the fabrics there, but it's a beautiful, lovely cushy blend with a lovely thick yarn. You can see that there. That's the Shire design. Like I say, so these will be lovely and toddler worthy, these ones as well. Beautiful cush to the fabric, lovely texture. And the Oaken Shield as well. We have some of these going live on Thursday too. And that has that lovely textured yarn as well, so you can really see the textures of that there as well. And a beautiful thick cushy sling fab for toddlers and for bigger kids. Really comfy on the shoulder. And then I think we only have about 4 items of the Swift left, and this has almost a kind of shimmery effect to it. It's got the kind of shot effect, so I'm not sure if I can show you that properly on the screen here, but it's a lovely shimmery fabric. Again, toddler worthy, beautiful, and it's that hybrid where you've got the different Swift birds picked out in the different colourways and pinks and purples going on. You can see in the scrap fabric that I have here all the different yarns are involved. So that's the Swift from the Arctic Reflections pre-order. And then just at the end of last week we had a really beautiful delivery from the Unapologetically Pink pre-order, who wove their semi-custom on our berry Mako cotton warp. So the Mako cotton is this beautiful Supima cotton warp, really lovely shimmer. I'll show you this one first to show you that. So it's the Misty Mountains on the berry Mako cotton. So it goes from a gorgeous vibrant purple up through to a beautiful kind of fuchsia on the top here. Some of you are a little bit gutted to have missed out on this one if you're pink and purple fans, but I'm sure there'll be a few spares as well of this one. So these ones are being stitched and made for you as we speak, and they will be shipped out next week. So the beautiful long staple cotton, shimmery Mako cotton, it is absolutely gorgeous and such a lovely shimmer, and it's lightweight as well. So we've got the Misty Mountains, which has arrived and it's being stitched now. Then we have something that we haven't done on the Mako cotton work before, is this beautiful chenille. So that's the chenille weft, and it adds a really lovely kind of velvet feel almost to the fabric, but it's still lightweight and will be easy to wrap with. So I'm really interested to hear how the customers who have bought this one, this is the jungle pattern, how you find the wrapping qualities of that one. I think it's going to be really lovely and beautiful for summer as well, and will stop you from feeling too sweaty, hot and sweaty in that one. Becky's asking, do they lose any shine after a wash? I don't believe they do. I think as long as you follow the instructions and the wash instructions and don't tumble dry, I think that they should stay nice and shimmery. And Sarah has said the Misty Mountains sold out way too fast. Oh yeah, it's definitely was a quick one, this semi-custom, because it was limited as well, of course, being a semi. And then this is the Blossom, which again I think is the first time we have used the kind of shot effect, this kind of hybrid effect with the shot weave, which is where you get this lovely change in colour. So you almost have like a pinky purple change going across the fabric, which is just incredible. And then the Blossom which is perfect this time of year. Blossom has been picked out really nice and sharp with a lot of clarity across the warp, and then it fades down to the purple, so you see the blossom at the top, nice and full at the top of the trees there, and then trickles down towards the ground in the lovely purple. So that's the blossom. Lovely. And then last but not least, we have the Lothlorien scarf fabric. So this semi-custom opted to go for a scarf for their 4th slot. And here we have this scarf, which I think is in a kind of tinsel weft, in a lovely, beautiful kind of subtle gold weft. And that has a beautiful drape and a beautiful flow to it. So this is a little piece. It's not been stitched. None of these have been stitched yet. They've literally just been cut off the rolls that have arrived from our weavers. Beautiful drape. Yeah, like Ren saying, what a lovely drape. So that's the scarf for the Lothlorien scarf on that one. And Sarah says the scarf is stunning. Kyle, wow, that blossom shimmer indeed. It's just such a lovely pre-order, so we're looking forward to getting those made up and shipped out to you all. So now we have the warp of the upcoming pre-order, which is the Osha Wonders of the Universe pre-order, and this is the Fiery Skies and Natural Wonders pre-order. So this is the beautiful colours going on in this pre-order, and a 7-colour warp, which is kind of amazing. So again, if you do love pinks and purples, we have this beautiful deep purple coming up into some lovely fuchsia pinks, and this lovely sunset yellow, kind of orangey tone corals, and up into pink as well. So I'm just bringing that to the camera so that you can kind of really see the colours as best you can for that warp, but it's really unusual and quite different for us, so I'm really excited to see this pre-order come to fruition. The wefts as well, we've got an alternating weft, we've got some hybrids in there, we've got a weft grad as well, I believe, and it's just going to be beautiful. So if you are interested in vibrant colours as well, the weft colours are just stunning. I don't have the fabrics here for this video, but it will be opening in a couple of weeks, and you'll be a week on Monday, so this day next week it will open. And the designs that we've got coming on this one are we have got Wish You Were Here, Blossom Moon, which is going to be a hybrid, so that's going to be really special. That's the first Blossom Moon hybrid we're going to be releasing. Doors of Durin, which is also a hybrid, Hobbit Quest, Imladris, Constellation, Nano, and also a 3rd hybrid we are going to be releasing on this pre-order, which is the Okanami. So normally with our pre-orders we just take 2 hybrids along to the end, but we saw that there was lots of demand for the hybrid options, and you just get the lots of colour variations coming along as well. So, excuse me, thank you so much to the admins who've been working really hard over the last week or 2 putting together this lovely pre-order, and thank you to everybody who's voted over the last week. And I know that all the final decisions are coming in to us today, so we'll be finalising everything up, and we'll be opening this really beautiful vibrant pre-order this time next week, on Monday next week. So there we have it. We have a fun-filled live video today with lots of pre-order news, new release news, and brand new carrier news as well. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I look forward to chatting with you all soon. Thanks everyone. Bye. Oh, just before I go, Rhiannon says, so excited for this one, keeping everything cross forest constellations. Oh, that's great, Rhiannon. Lovely to see you all. Thanks everyone. Bye.